Hey everybody, it's Spoonie here. I'm doing another comic haul from the dollar store. I've been kind of away for a couple months, but I still have been picking up books, so I want to go through some of them now. As you can see, book number one, we've got Batman Wildcat by Chuck Dixon and Bo Smith. Now, this is actually more of a Wildcat book. It's got two three-issue miniseries. You've got Batman Wildcat for the first one and Catwoman Wildcat for the second one. It also reprints some of the earlier stories. So you can see some of the art there, that Bo Smith art. There's with Catwoman. And it reprints some of the old Brave and the Bold from like the 70s where Batman and Wildcat would team up. Next up, I've got the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo New 52 run of Batman, Volume 3, Death of the Family. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you might notice that I actually already have this. I bought it in the softcover. When I saw it available on hardcover, I figured, I'll pay an extra $4 to get the hardcover just because it'll look better with all the other ones on my shelf. All the other New 52 Batman stuff I've got has been hardcover, so I just want that kind of uniform look. Okay, next up I've got the Harley Quinn series. Written by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, who I believe are married, and art with Chad Hardin. Now, the book does have that kind of LOL so random humor, and it is kind of like sort of compared to Marvel, like Deadpool, when written poorly, is just like a wacky random character, and they don't bother with the nuances of like the character's emotions and stuff like that. Anyways, Chad Hardin's artwork on this is pretty good. Like, it definitely is passable, and I mean, given the nature of the character and the type of stories they're going to tell, this might be very suitable. So Volume 3 I have is the soft cover, and then Volume 4 you can see here's the hardcover. Same artist throughout. I flipped through it. It looks like Harley Quinn's starting her own gang of Harleys. I guess she can't be everywhere at once, so she needs assistance or something. So I don't have high hopes for this, just because, like I said, the type of humor is not my cup of tea. But, it actually could be well written, so who knows? Okay, following up on the kind of Harley Quinn stuff, Suicide Squad Secret Files here. Now, as I understand, they're just a collection of sort of one-off stories with different characters from the Suicide Squad. I believe this was released to tie in with the movie, so you're going to see El Diablo, Boomerang, Waller, Killer Croc, stuff like that. Now, one of the reasons I really picked this up is Vita Ayala. I've heard nothing about what a terrible writer she is. I figure, worth checking out for myself just to get an idea. You got different artists for each story here. They're all pretty good. No complaints. I'm worried more about the writing on this thing, but I'll have to maybe do a little review on that later if it's worth my time. Okay, next up I've got DC Universe Rebirth Trinity. This is Volume 1, Better Together. If you understand DC's Trinity, you'll know it's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, because they've basically been in print nonstop since their inception in like the 30s and 40s. Now, just reading the excerpt on the back cover of this one, it says, as an older, wiser Superman takes the place of the brash young hero they once knew, I do know that the sort of New 52 Superman died, and then the OG Superman pre-Flashpoint, who was kind of just hidden in the background apparently, he kind of stepped forward. So I'm guessing this series is going to be about how sort of the older Superman interacts with these new iterations of Wonder Woman and Batman and the new dynamic that might come from that. New 52, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Volume 1, Redemption. Scott Lobdell and Kenneth Rocafort. Rocafort's art is great. He used to do Top Cow. I know he's done some Marvel stuff. I like the kind of sketchiness of it. It feels like there's a lot of action and very dynamic. I have heard bad things about this, though, the writing. because apparently Scott Lobdell is still trapped in the 90s, and I've heard his stuff kind of very much reads like that. But I like the Red Hood, and it'd be interesting to kind of see where they go with this in the new 52 version of him. Last up, I've got the DC Universe Rebirth Titans, the Lazarus contract. Now, I don't know much about this. Obviously, then they're naming the book kind of similar to the Judas contract, which was the classic storyline where they find out Terra was working against them for Deathstroke. So this one, it looks like it's actually kind of like a mini event. It says it collects Titans number 11, Teen Titans number 8, Deathstroke 19 and 20, and Teen Titans Lazarus Contract Special number 1. So I'm guessing this was like a kind of event that all the books led to up to a point. Just reading the back cover excerpts here, they indicate that Wally West, or Kid Flash, is back. Now, I don't think it's the Wally West, the pre-Flashpoint version that I'm a bigger fan of. I think it's the new 52 Wally. But they do have Aqualad. I'm guessing that's Arsenal, or whatever they're calling him, Red Arrow. It could be a good read. I have no expectations going in for the DC Universe Rebirth Titans. Certainly, it's an interesting concept. I think the whole thing was Deathstroke is trying to revive Jericho. Well, it just says he would do anything to claim the rebirth of his long-dead son. Now, I know he's had several kids, and a bunch of them have died and stuff like that, so I can't tell you what it's about exactly, but looking forward to it. Anyways, that's all the books for this video. If you got any comments on them, please feel free to drop one. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye.